Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod Let's Play. Just a quick side note for any of you who follow my Rome at War playthrough as well. Unfortunately, I had an issue with game crashing and I lost some save progress, so I have to re-record what I had recorded for today. Unfortunately, that means there won't be an episode today, but there will be one on, I think, Wednesdays when I've been posting them, Wednesday and Sunday. So we're going to miss an episode because unfortunately I recorded it and then before I could save, the game crashed. And so rather than post like an incongruous video, I decided I would just scrap it and start over. Anywho, we are returning to the north where we are trying to maneuver to get rid of a few of our less than loyal subjects and eventually maneuver our way into the Iron Throne. Excuse me, not the High Throne. The Iron Throne. We are eventually going to attempt to assassinate her, but we don't necessarily need to. We could play the long game and just wait for her to die, but we are currently betrothed to her son and heir, Andred Hill, through a matrilineal betrothal. So when they get married, any children that they have will be Raventrees and not Tyrells. However, we need to figure out a way to make her the player character, and that's going to be the most difficult part of this scheme. Anywho, usual stuff. We're plotting, we're scheming, so on and so forth. So let's get the clock going here. And while we're waiting for that, I would just like to remind you guys to hit that like button if you are enjoying the series so far and you'd like to see more Crusader Kings 2. And don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to help the channel grow, and the best way to follow along with this playthrough as it continues. Are we still infirm? Fortunately, we are. And he's still a better ruler than the last one we had, which is a bit funny. But yeah, he's not long for this world, I would imagine. Unfortunately, our line of inheritance is less than stellar, but what are you going to do? You have a son, but you're last in line at this point. Don't know who that is, so kill away. Yorin, don't know who that is either. Don't care about that either. Let's see. I don't know if you're going to be a good character or not. I think she's the one betrothed to... No, it would show it here. I thought her name was Arana, though. I honestly can't keep track of all these granddaughters. For some reason, Raventrees have a lot of daughters. I mean, look at Lord Callan here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And each one of them has several daughters. These girls are all married. They're not who I'm looking for. I thought it was one of them. She's betrothed to Lord Mandan of Windhall. It wasn't Mage. So who could it have been? I think it was her. Yes. So, unfortunately, what we would have to do to make this work is we would need to get rid of, let's see, you are 26. She, I think, is the elder sister. Oh, you have 2 elder sisters. Do you have a son? You don't. Okay. Wait, you do. Problematic. Okay. So there's no way we could maneuver her into becoming an heir then. Let's keep this moving while I talk. My plan was if I could... What? I wish it would tell me the full amount. It's kind of annoying. I think it's supposed to be 550, but I'll pay them the 100 in interest, and hopefully when they come back I can pay them off. Jojen Raventree, he's our potential heir, or at least our heir's potential heir. So I will educate him myself, although there are probably better people for the job at this point. I think our wife right here would be maybe the best choice. But there's something to be said about the player character actually being able to make choices. And so, while Callan isn't what he once was, I think he's still the best choice. Because then at least I get a say in what happens. So anywho, my plan was to, let's see, get rid of them. I don't know, get rid of her son somehow. That would remove her as heir because she would no longer have a male child. It would bump the inheritance down to her. She has a son. My hope was that it would bump it down to Lady Jane. But because each of them has a son, it would pass from her to her before it would go to her. And even if it did fall to Lady Jane, we would still have to get rid of her son after she inherited the title. That way her eldest daughter would become her heir rather than her son. And that's a pretty convoluted plot. It would be extremely difficult to pull that off. We would be losing like all the male heirs in that generation by doing it. We'd literally be killing every grandson we had to make that happen. It just doesn't seem worth it. Apparently the Barrowlands are independent again. I don't know why this keeps happening. He's happy to be my vassal, so I don't know why he keeps becoming independent. I don't think he's choosing to do it. Wow. Emma Mallister and Lady Serena are really cranking out these sons. Are they looking like they're going to be decent characters? I don't really think so. We already looked at Edric and he wasn't particularly great. Huh. Oh well. How are you doing, Bannon? Are you still pissed at me? Yeah, you're getting there. Hoping he'll revolt soon. She's on the cusp of revolting. She should revolt like any minute now. Yeah, minus 100. Not liking me very much. Okay, cool. Wow, that is so much money. I don't understand. That just seems ridiculous. Okay, I think it's under intrigue. I need to see how long I have until that loan is due again. I have 2 years to make that amount of gold back. That is going to be difficult, but we're kind of log jammed until we get another claim, so I'm gonna go for it. If anything, we can definitely afford the interest. It's just I hate doing that because we end up paying so much more money. I wish you could do it in like installments. Like, can't I just like make monthly payments on this thing? So with that, I can now move. Let's see, we got a claim on Craster's Keep. Unfortunately, this is all united, so it's no longer going to be super easy to grab this. Yeah, I was hoping that by taking this, I would have options all the way around it. But now the best option would be here, because this is independent of the rest of it. So what I have to do is send you to there. And then, if I could see, oh wow, 18,000. He's not as strong as we are, but he's pretty damn close. Although I sincerely doubt that they're going to muster their full strength for one province. It's still a little bit more of a war than I would like to be fighting. I have to get rid of my levies too. And the whole point of raising them was to piss off these people, and so if I lower them, then that stops. Well, it's a little bit more important, I think. Plus, they already really hate me. So... oh, I can claim the whole damn thing. That's kind of cool. What happens? I get the chiefdom of the Haunted Forest, which is this title. I would assume that that would just fold High Chief Myken and Chief Dell under my rule. Actually, no. He might get replaced because that is his title. Interesting. Well, let's go for it. We'll declare war. I can press all claims. So what happens here? If we win, the chiefdom of Craster's Keep becomes mine, and the chiefdom of the Haunted Forest becomes mine. I think I'm going to press them all. I don't really see a reason not to. Yeah. Pressing all the claims. Call up our men. I'll just call it mine. I think 10,000 will be sufficient. Okay. It's going to take a while because we got to march everybody up here. I may call it some along the border here as well. How do we want to educate Crusader Raventree? Of course, I've got to shell out a bunch of money. Let's see, what's he best at? He's a pretty good spy. I just don't know that I want to shell out more money on another child. I can't afford to. I'm going to say no, unfortunately. He has the potential to be a pretty solid character for us, but I just don't really think I can afford it. So is that all they're gonna call up? Is like 4,600? Yeah, we're already headed north. I'm already at war with them. I don't know why you're asking me. Night's Watch doesn't really seem to get what's going on here. Pretty soon they're gonna be obsolete though. If I push past them, then I no longer need them to defend the northern border because I will, I'll be beyond the northern border. Kill away, I honestly don't care. So he needs a guardian. Currently his father is doing it. I don't think that's such a bad thing. His father's a pretty, well, he's a good treasurer. About it. I guess I will educate him then. Because if something happens to my currently educated grandson, or the grandson that I'm currently educating, if something happens to him, this kid could potentially end up being the ruler of the North. So, with that in mind, let's continue our war here. Where did their army go? Of course, Queen Estelia won. It was like against the smallest lordship that it could have possibly been against. Good for you. Let's see. What? Okay, whatever. I don't care. Uh-oh. We're now incapable. That's bad. So our wife is now the regent. We're no longer a guardian over those kids. So 2 children need guardians. That's actually fine because I was already saying that my wife would have been a better choice. Now I think technically we're playing as our wife. So if we have her educate them, I should be able to make the decisions and have an even better character teaching them. So let's see, we will educate him ourselves as well. Nope, not what I wanted to do there. Where is she? Oh, sure, educating somebody else? Sybil. You're gonna get educated by, probably not your mother. Your mother's not a very good character. Let's see, who's a very balanced character? How about... I don't know. I guess I'll have you do it. He'll like me a little bit more, I think, for that. And that frees my wife up to educate this kid. Perfect. Okay, combine those armies. We need to complete this before he dies, though. If we don't finish this war before he dies, it will end prematurely, and we will effectively lose our claim. So we got to get in there like now. You guys are gonna have to kind of fall in later. My lord, for some time now I have been in the employ of the Lord Roberd, but now I seek a better station. I humbly request to join you in Carhold. I have to pay him quite a bit. I don't really have any use for you, so unfortunately I'm going to say no. Yeah, I can't afford that amount of money. And I don't really see a use for him. We have plenty of people that are better commanders than he is. And why are you independent again? Whatever. Barrowlands is still there, good. Gotta keep an eye on both of them. The thing is, like, they both want to be part of the North, so I don't understand why that keeps happening. Yeah, you better. Keep moving, keep moving. You're almost there. Alright, so this siege has begun. I don't know if it's better to crush their army first. Oh, well, Night's Watch did it for me. Somebody's being banished from the Dread Fort. Well, nothing I can really do about it. Adarian. I don't know who you are. Pretty good diplomat, though. But 57, you're not going to be able to serve me for very long. Sorry. Good character, a little too old, though. Wow, we are taking quite the losses right now. Attrition is just chewing at us. We've already lost 1,000 men. I wonder if we'd be better off just throwing them at the walls. At least they die in combat, not starving and freezing. Come on. Oh, autosave. We are losing quite a bit of money, too. I think it's because it's winter. But we are not making a profit right now. Okay. There's a victory. It's not going to get me very far. I guess we'll probably hit here next. What kind of garrison do you have? 1,000? I guess, so let's do it. Crippling my army right now. Of course. They throw 30 gold at my wife for doing your job. Callan, you should not be commanding armies right now. Okay, no longer in command. I'm surprised that it let him when he's infirm and incapable. Oh boy. They just called up like 13,000 troops. Are they gonna march this way? Night's Watch just had to go and poke the bear, didn't they? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna see what they decide to do. I imagine as soon as the Night's Watch leaves, they might come after us. A famous herald well versed in the diplomatic protocol has arrived at our court. He is proposing his services to us. I can't afford him, sorry. What is happening right now? Dothraki are doing Dothraki things somewhere in a far-off land that we don't particularly care about. And I am hemorrhaging men over here. Nelsor Raventree lacks a guardian. I thought we had... What's his face on it? Maybe he can't do it because he's at war or something? You do it. It really doesn't matter. This is not good. We're losing like 500 men at a time here. And that is not going to give me enough war score to finish this war off. We're going to have to defeat that army. And I do not want to have to send everything I have north of the wall right now. I think this was a mistake, to be honest. If I had known that we were going to take such ridiculous attrition, I probably wouldn't have bothered. Because we are like handicapping ourselves pretty badly here. Like it's going to take us so long to recover from this. Queen Estalia wins. It's a good name for a queen, I feel like. Queen Estalia. Like, I believe that's the name of a queen. So close, come on. Probably give me like... It'll be a good chunk, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah, not nearly enough. The Night's Watch is dealing some damage, but I don't know how we're gonna survive this. What are they doing? I don't know what they're doing right now. I'm gonna send these guys home. We might have to just call this one a truce. Let's see, how much do I lose for a truce? He would accept a white piece. Yeah, I don't think he would be too keen on that. I think I'd lose a bunch of prestige though. So I'm gonna have to at least think about it. They don't seem too interested in us right now though. I think they're more interested in the Night's Watch. Huh. I don't see how we can defeat an army that big. Like 13,000 all in one stack. That's about what I can muster right now. I've got 3,100 here, and then 10,000 from my vassals in reserve. Again with this? That's just getting annoying. I don't know why that keeps happening over and over and over. Why can't I offer vassalization? Oh, she's at war with somebody. Who are you at war with? Oh, you're rebelling against the queen. I can't afford to use it. So we'll have to let it go. Huh. I don't know what to do, to be honest, because we cannot defeat that army. I'm also getting really sick of that message over and over again. But we cannot defeat that army, and we do not have enough war score to win this war. But if we offer white peace, we will lose a bunch of prestige and possibly gold as well. We may have to pay them something. I might have to, let's see, I'm not technically under the queen anymore. So let's see. I can't offer to join her war. I don't know what's going to happen with this. I'll be really upset if it ends up falling to the kingdom of the Iron Throne rather than staying within, you know, my domain or whatever. Are they going to make a move? They are not budging from that position. Okay. Whatever. I think we are out of time, so I'm going to end the episode about here. Let me know what you guys think about this situation here. I think we're kind of in an impasse. I mean, we're definitely in an impasse. We just don't have the numbers. I don't know why this hasn't triggered yet either. We have more than enough plot power. So we've got 11,000 plus another like 100 men. And then, well, 200 men. And then another 3,000 down here. So 14,000 against their roughly 13,000. But also keep in mind that we have, you know, ridiculous attrition that we're facing every time we go north of the wall. I just don't see us being able to defeat these guys, and if they merge these armies together, then they outnumber us. So, no idea what to do. We may just have to offer the white peace and take whatever comes with it, but feel free to throw me some suggestions in the comments. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.